Hi, welcome to another episode of Michelin King. Today we are going to look at the Michelin King Show Car Winter Wax. As you can see here, it comes in three colours. First is the purple, the yellow, and now the green. All available in various fragrances as well. To start off with, a few spritz of QD onto ideally a microfiber pad. What you'll see here is I just use a quarter of the pad to collect the wax, and I'll discuss the reasons as to why we do this in a second. As you can see here, it's about a quarter, 3/4. It can be a third, 2/3, not too particular about it. You can see clearly that there is wax being left on the panel. That's a good sign. That's absolutely fine at this moment in time to get some wax on there. The reason that I do this is so that when I spread the wax, I'm continually picking up new wax. So we're never hitting a panel or spreading over a panel, spreading onto a dry area essentially. It's very similar to how you would polish the car. You always want to be collecting new polish as you go onto a new panel. See here, just straight lines. The product is an out and out wax, so it doesn't have any polishes in it, it just protects the paintwork. What I want to show you here is how difficult it should be to see any wax on the panel once you've finished. It should be quite difficult for the human eye to see it. It will be there, but it should be very, very thin. Removal process, very easy. I tend to opt for a quick detailer with quite a thick microfiber. You don't need to do this. You can leave it to cure for longer. However, I tend to use a quick detailer myself. Again, what we're doing here is just breaking the surface to begin with, because what we don't want to do is clog all of the microfiber up on the various sides. So you'll see me here turning to a new side because I've skimmed the wax off the top. You can see again, flip over. This will now be the third pass. It's quite cold today, so you do find that especially in damper conditions, the wax will take slightly longer to cure. It's perfectly fine, we just adapt the application technique. What I'll start to find on this fourth time, you can see me checking there, is you'll start to feel quite a difference. It'll just feel very, very slick underneath the cloth. As you can see there, I've actually lost control of it. And now this is just really for the camera, just to show you that the microfiber is gliding over very easily. This is the most fun part for us. It's the hydrophobic test. Let's see how well this show car wax holds up to the hose. You can see, if you just look on the arch there, you can see the volume of water which is coming off the panel. It's not always easy to catch the beading, especially the sheeting on a camera, but if you watch that area there and just above it, it's really struggling to stick to that paint. Bearing in mind, I let this sit for 20 minutes before we got to this stage, so it's only had 20 minutes of curing. It's not a particularly warm day, it wasn't in direct sun, just normal conditions really for Scotland, which is about 10 degrees today really. As I said, you can see that just coming off the car quite nicely. Try and get some different angles as well, just to give you an idea. It's the thing that everybody enjoys doing. It's a process, I think, even more so than applying the wax, is turn the hose on it, and you can really see the beads now are really starting to build up. It was just a different setting in the hose just to show you. And there we've got another one that's more of a jet. We don't even get rain like this in Scotland, but it's good for the camera, lets you see just how slick. And again, if you look at just above the tyre, you can see how quickly it's sheeting the water off. So there you go, this is the daily drivers for winter cars.